The Forest of Renewal, a New Year fairy tale, be better than you were yesterday. In a land untouched by time, where the whispering trees told ancient stories and rivers shimmered like liquid silver, there lay the Forest of Renewal. This enchanted wood was home to countless magical beings. Dappled deer with antlers of crystal, their steps echoing like chimes. Gentle dryads who lived within the ancient oaks, their skin smooth as bark and hair cascading in leafy tendrils. And ethereal nymphs who danced upon the surfaces of lakes and streams, their translucent forms glowing with the soft hues of moonlight. Each spirit carried the essence of the forest within them, bound together in harmony. As the final days of the year approached, the forest stirred with anticipation. Every creature, from the tiniest firefly to the oldest tree, prepared for the renewal ceremony. It was a time when the forest shed its old energies to embrace the new, much like the seasons turning from winter to spring. Among the dryads was a young spirit named Elara, whose home was a slender birch tree near the edge of the forest. Elara had a delicate, almost otherworldly beauty. Her skin shimmered like the pale bark of her tree, and her eyes were a vibrant green, like the first leaves of spring. Her hair, long and flowing, seemed to be woven from silver strands, catching the light with every movement. Elara loved to wander and observe the world beyond the woods, marveling at the bustling towns and villages where humans hurried to complete their tasks. She noticed their relentless pursuit of more success, more wealth, more recognition. Though fascinating, it left her feeling unsettled. One frosty evening, as the stars began to sprinkle the sky, Elara confided in an ancient oak spirit named the Lion. The lion was majestic and imposing, his form resembling a massive oak tree with a face etched into the bark. His eyes glowed softly, like embers of a long-burning fire, and his voice carried the weight of centuries. His branches stretched wide, adorned with moss and tiny glowing fungi that illuminated the night. "The lion," she began, her voice soft as a winter breeze. "Why do the humans rush so? They compete with one another, always striving to outdo their neighbors. Is this how they grow?" Thalian's deep laughter rumbled through his branches, sending a cascade of snow to the ground. "Growth is not a race. Let me tell you a story." Elara perched herself on a root as the lion spoke. "Long ago, even the spirits of this forest fell into the trap of comparison. The rivers sought to outshine the lakes, the deer envied the strength of the bears, and the trees competed to grow the tallest. But in their haste to prove themselves, they forgot their true purpose. The rivers became shallow, the lakes grew stagnant, and the trees stretched too high, leaving their roots weak. The harmony of the forest was broken." "What happened?" Elara asked, her eyes wide. "The moon spirit intervened," the lion replied. "She reminded us that each being in this forest is unique, with its own role to play. Growth is not about being better than others. It is about being better than we were." The rivers deepened their channels, the lakes cleared their waters, and the trees found balance between their heights and roots. Harmony returned when we ceased comparing and focused on becoming our truest selves. Elara's heart swelled with understanding. As the renewal ceremony approached, she resolved to share this wisdom. When the night of the ceremony arrived, the forest glowed under the light of 1,000 fireflies. The spirits gathered around the great crystal tree at the heart of the woods, its branches shimmering with frost and starlight. The great crystal tree was a marvel to behold, its trunk made of pure crystal that refracted light into a dazzling array of colors. Its branches stretched high into the sky, adorned with icicles that sparkled like diamonds. Beneath its canopy, the forest spirits shimmered, their forms vibrant and alive with the essence of the forest. Elara stepped forward, her voice ringing clear. "As we enter a new cycle, let us remember that growth is not a race. It is a journey, Let us strive not to outshine one another, but to outshine the versions of ourselves from yesterday. The spirits murmured in agreement, their forms glowing brighter as they embraced her words. Each being released their old energies into the air, which swirled together in a kaleidoscope of colors before dissolving into the night sky. They welcomed the new year, not with competition, but with a shared commitment to inner harmony and growth. And so, the Forest of Renewal thrived, its inhabitants living as examples to any who might wander into their realm. Their lesson echoed far beyond the trees, that the greatest journey is the one within, and the truest success lies in becoming better than you were before.